back to Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead, episode 21. I hope you don't hear it in the background, but I bought a fan, so I can finally live stream this stuff. It's a cheap fan, but it's a great fan. It's the best cheap fan I've ever seen in my life. It's actually so good, I'm freezing to death with it. But anyways, that's not the point. From last episode... Sorry about that, my throat was a little bit... I need to drink some water. And I spent like 20 minutes getting ready. Always something to cuffle up. From the last episode, we learned a couple of issues about the demon spiders. Is that they're completely immune to zombie attacks, which is, well, for the fact they won't even fight zombies, which is kind of dog shit, but it's fine. It's not that big of a deal because honestly, the fact that there even is demon spiders around is kind of nice. It's a good way to deal with higher tiered enemies, specifically like orcs and stuff. Because they do fight each other. Actually, I haven't tested that, but I'm guessing they do fight each other because if they fight stone golems, they're probably going to fight other monsters of their own category, right? It's clearly an oversight, but again, to explain the issue is it's not a big deal because how many people are willing to drag a demon spider queen out of its nest all the way to a fucking town? Not many people. So, I can't blame the guy or the girl. I don't know who makes Magiclysm. I would love to have them in my Discord because they're great people and I love having modders in my community. I think it's super, super cool. But besides that, we learned a lot of magic last episode. We got Randy. Oh my god, I forgot his name. But yes, we got Randy. Randy Gibson last episode. And he is going to be our gateway drug into computers and electronics. Again, we're going to level up our animated swords to level 20 because having that ability is a massive advantage for us, mainly as a DPS way, because I haven't tested it yet, but I'm guaranteeing to do the similar damage to a longsword, just out of just because they look like longswords. All right, they glow in the dark. They're longswords, whatever. But if they're weaker, that's fine. Having allies at our just literally allies on the go is an amazing upgrade for Stewart. And again, we're just trying to get out of winter. It's freezing right now. We are freezing. Obviously, that's an issue. And also our movement speed is actually dog shit because of winter, because of all the equipment we're wearing. So again, we're just going to keep leveling up our magic. I know it's been boring for a couple of episodes. After we're done the winter, though, we're definitely going to go on a big trip. We're going to leave Randy here, because I'm sure he would like to just stay on by, and I don't want him to die immediately due to the things over here. He can't handle, specifically like turrets and stuff, because he doesn't crouch when we crouch, because we're gonna crouch by here, by the way, when we get here anyways. That's the only way I know for a fact we can get past turrets. If not, we just gun it as fast as we can. But we actually might just walk from here. I know that sounds absolutely insane when we do start moving up, but in all honesty, those turrets are really fucking with us. I could bring a ton of planks, right? This is the theoretical plan. I could bring a ton of planks and make a shitload of bookshelves and just make a wall of bookshelves all along the road. Why? Because turrets don't see shit if they can't see it. I mean, turrets don't shoot shit if they can't see it, right? And I think that's going to be the game plan. It's going to be so fucking stupid, but it might work. And that's really a big deal because this is a military outpost. This isn't just like, your run-of-the-mill little riot control turrets that almost killed us. Those are the big boy guns. Those are the guns that are up here. The Crow's turrets. Those will fuck us up big time. And I don't want to die. Also, I've been thinking about doing the crater strategy. I don't know if these are radiated or not. I would like to see if they are, because we could start scuffing our character up a little bit and getting some mutations. But I'm trying to hold off on that, because again, I want to specifically enter either Alpha, Medical, or what was the third one? Mouse? I don't think it's Mouse, though. Well, there was another one I was planning on picking for Stewart, because it would fit like my character development, and since those three options are so powerful for what I have planned, especially Medical is insanely strong. A lot of people think like, Alpha's really good because of its max stats. No, I won't spoil why Medical is actually the strongest fucking thing in the game, but it is. Alright, it just is. You cannot change my mind about Medical being like not the top dog of mutation paths. It's the top dog. I don't care what anybody says. It has such utility. It's ridiculous, especially for the way Stewart has been handled and how many times he has been forced to adapt to his environment. But I do have a theory. I do want to do some testing with the animated swords today. I do want to try them out. We're gonna fuck with that horde a little bit down here. Alright, after we get to level 20 with our animated blades. I have a feeling that we can easily kill the horde now, especially because of the synaptic stimulation. Speed boost in this game, unbelievably OP. Very, very good stuff. So, we're definitely going to try killing stuff, and we might even start heading towards this shithole, because I do want to level up his combat stats. This is very, very important when we start traveling. The higher his melee, the better. Straight up. There's no if, whats, or buts about that. Because once we are able to start fighting, like, leprechauns, yule cats and shit, we're set. We can fight fucking anything, right? Okay, maybe not anything, but you know what I mean. We can actually start, like, doing shit. Keep in mind, the monster evolution is so unbelievably long. Who knows what's out there? I don't want to know what's out there. I'm fucking scared about going out there. But it is what it is, and that's enough for this intro. So, the plan is, we're just... Always somebody has to message me when I'm recording. It's just history. If it doesn't happen, it's not a good recording. Simple as that. So again, we're gonna talk to Randy. We're gonna take him up. I need you to come with me. I forget which keys it is. Yes, okay. Can you teach me? Yup. Fail. Cool. Let's continue reading necromancy. Ooh. I think that's one of the paths you can get in Magic, actually, is necromancy. Technomancer. Let's get animated blades to level 18. I want to get to level 20 this episode. Again, we're still just trying to fight through winter. I want to get his left arm healed. There's a lot of things I want to get him to do. Obviously, I'm not going to, like, force it onto him, but it would be very nice to have those at our disposal. Is there food here? Yes, okay. I think it's so cold now, I don't think the fire even helps anymore. No, it's doing its job, okay. Just something I want you to do. Can you teach me? There we go. Let's get our social. Nah, I don't care about social. I think we're just going to go for electronics right now. I think getting that up is a good idea. I do want to get social up even higher and dodging even higher, but again, these are not very... I mean, these can just level up passively, right? We can level up social passively, we can level up dodging passively. All of these are passives. Computers... I do want to level up, we'll probably do that as well, but I'm going to get electronics leveled up first, because maybe we can make ourselves a makeshift welder if we find duct tape, right? Again, duct tape is the only thing holding us back right now. That is it. Duct tape, duct tape, duct tape. So, let's keep working on our animated blades. And someone was messaging me about why I would prefer a diesel engine over 2 electric engines, and a bunch of other questions like Molotovs and stuff. I'll explain all of these for everyone to understand why I won't do this, in case other people have other questions about them and you just don't want to talk about them in the comments or whatever. The reason why I dislike, the reason why I actually want, what's it called, a diesel engine is because oomph. Alright, those engines are not a joke. Any diesel engine will fucking make you gas no matter how much stress the vehicle's under. You could be surrounded by a horde, and if you have a V12 diesel engine, you can ramp that bitch up and it's just gonna plow right through those fuckers, right? Completely unstoppable. But with electric motors, there's just not enough oomph to it. There's not enough energy being transferred into the vehicle. Yes, it's very quiet. Yes, they're very good. That's gonna be our main use of transportation, is with electrical engines. Absolutely, they're quiet, they're amazing for sneaking around, they're basically free to use, but having an emergency burner V12 diesel engine is the most useful and life-saving thing for any vehicle. Because like I said when I explained in the comment, is that you can ram through a fucking building if you have to. Just gas it through a building. Yes, this will damage the vehicle, but there's no shame in damaging your vehicle if it keeps you alive. There's no shame in it at all. I've done this plenty of times in the past. I've fucking put rams on that bitch and I plowed through a small building to stay alive. Because with NPCs on, especially with NPCs on, if they shoot a gun in a city, we're fucked. Absolutely fucked in every single aspect. There's no way in God's name we're going to be able to get out alive with electrical engine. Especially if there's hulks and shit in the town. Because again, we don't know what's in cities, and it's been so long. There could be skeletal juggernauts in every corner, and if there's skeletal juggernauts, that's even worse. Just to say, just a simple minor. And they mentioned Molotovs. I'm not gonna out them because in case people like have a problem with people having weird opinions about certain things. These are all amazing questions, by the way. These are very good questions, and they were actually really enjoyable for me to answer because not many people ask me that kind of stuff. Another big deal was Molotovs. I hate Molotovs. I will say it right here and right now. We're never going to use a Molotov ever. You already see me almost burn down the house down because I can't pay attention already as it is. If I use a Molotov in a situation that I'm looting a building or something, I'm going to burn the fucking building down. I'm straight up going to say I suck with Molotovs. I don't like them. They're inconsistent. They're unpredictable. And half the time, when your character throws them, you throw them on the ground, you light yourself on fire. So fuck that. That's off the menu. Every single time I've used them, I've always like fucked something up with them. So I just don't use them. And if you're planning on burning down a building, use a lighter. Lighter is infinitely faster. It's a lot more convenient. And when you do start to burn down a building, make sure it's on the inside, right? Because you don't want the zombie seeing you on the outside. And when you do it, you make sure you find a safe place. With the lighter, it gives you enough time to do that. And that's good. That's what you want. Because if you don't have enough time to get a safe place, you're going to get swarmed to death. And they'll definitely hear you, and they'll definitely hunt you the fuck down. Which sucks. Which does actually suck. But it is what it is. That's the whole point. I don't mind people who use Molotovs. There's absolutely nothing wrong with people who use Molotovs. I think they're great if they're used properly. But I don't like using them. Every single time I've used them, there's always been some scuffed shit that happens. And the third question. Oh my god, I can't remember it. Throwing. Yes, he was mentioning about throwing weapons. Actually, what I wanted to do, and I should check right now. Can we make throwing axes? No, we can't even make throwing knives. The person mentioned having throwing knives for Stewart. This is also a very good choice. But again, we just don't have the crafting recipe for throwing anything right now. We have none. I didn't even know we couldn't make throwing knives. I thought we could, actually. We can make throwing sticks, which aren't terrible, but, I mean, there's better options. And the reason why I want to use throwing axes is because they do blunt and cutting damage. I think they do blunt. I swore they used to do blunt damage anyways. And having that to deal with slightly armored enemies at a distance is very useful. Bone plate wolves, for instance. Maybe skeletals, maybe Kevlar zombies, even. These are very, very powerful tools to keep us alive. And I think that was it. I think those are all the questions I was asked. But again, there is no shame in using any of these alternatives. Again, this is how the Cataclysm is your game. You can play it any way you want. I just don't use those certain things, and I prefer certain things over others because I have quite a lot of experience in this game, and I've died a lot because of it. And I've died a lot to this exact same issues, and as soon as I adapted towards those issues, I no longer had those issues, right? So if it ain't broke, don't fucking fix it. Let's talk to him now. Let's get our... Yeah, there we go. It's fine. Again, we're just trying to burn through winter. I hate doing this, but we really don't have long-term solutions for winter. Not right now. We have a lot of short-term, right? That's thanks to our wonderful fur boots and shit, which helps us a ton, an absolute ton. But it is what it is. We're just gonna keep leveling up our magic skills and then hoping for the best. That's literally all we're gonna be doing. It's probably going to take like a couple of days to get to level 20, but as soon as we get to level 20, we're set. That's it. And then we're done reading. No, yes, Jesus. I want you something to do. Can you teach me? That's fine. Let's make you guard. Let's eat some more fruit. It's a shame that we don't have any more rose hips. We're going to have to go back to waste bread for calcium. But it's not a big deal. It's not a big deal at all. It's obviously using your food is better than letting it waste. And also, I have yet to test for lamp oil, because officer explained to me he heard on a stream that you can use lamp oil as a fuel. And I don't know how that would work in real life, because I was trying to figure that stuff out, and it shouldn't work at all, in fact. But if it can make biodiesel, awesome. right? Because that's actually the reason why I want to make a diesel engine is for biodiesel. Biodiesel is actually a pretty fucking renewable resource. It's pretty easy to get. It's not like difficult to make. It's really hard to get the recipe for it, and it's hard to get the skills for it. And some of the items to craft biodiesel, obviously. But again, it's not an impossible task at all, in fact. It's actually pretty reasonable. So that's exactly why I want a diesel engine. Because gas, yeah, I mean, yeah, we can find gas pretty easily compared to diesel, right? Completely. It's an infinitely easier task. But there's only going to be so much of it on the map. I want renewable resources. I don't give a fuck if it's good or convenient. Because as soon as you run out of it, it ain't convenient anymore, right? It's gone. it's an expended resource. So that's what I'm trying to avoid. I'm trying to be as self-sufficient as humanly possible with Stewart, because it's kept him alive up until this point. I mean, his arms... How many times have we broken limbs with this character? 3 times, and we've lived through all of them, which is kind of a big deal. This character's been crippled longer than most characters have even been alive for. So that's a pretty monumental achievement for a character. It's hard to survive when you're crippled. It's very hard. It's hard to adapt to that. It's actually one of the hardest challenges for me, because it happens so rarely. And I'm like, okay, so how do I fix it? And luckily enough, we had enough food and stuff to just survive. That's literally all you do. that's it. There's not literally a trick for it. It's just whether you have the resources to compensate for it. We actually didn't have at the time, but we eventually did. But anyways, that's enough about the questions and stuff I had planned for. I just thought to address them because I thought they were very good questions, and I'm very glad someone actually asked those questions, because I love answering questions about Cataclysm. I'm not like an expert at teaching people. Vormithrax is a much better teacher at this game. I'm more one of the kind of guys who has to actually be at your computer to point out things. So that's the reason why I don't really do tutorials and stuff. It just doesn't fit what I'm good at, right? But again, it's Vormithrax basically teaches all that stuff. He's very good. He's also incredibly talented and, game-wise, he's very good at the game. One of the best players I've ever seen, in fact. He tries his best not to abuse any mechanics like I do, and I feel very good about that. I love Vormithrax. I remember when I was like younger in high school, not in high school, like when I was like a couple of years back when I was younger, I used to watch Vormithrax a lot. And he's the reason why I wanted to get really good at this game, because the shit you can do in this game is so wicked, right? There's so many alternatives, there's so many options. This game is almost endless in that dynamic. There's just so many things you can do. And I love it. That's the reason why I have so much time in this game. And I want to keep expanding that, because it's one of the best games I've ever played. I don't know what else to really explain to people about that, but it's literally one of the best games I've ever played. Ever. Did I just eat an acorn by accident? No, I did not. Okay. Let's eat the cooked acorn meal, because it looks like... There we go. Let's eat some cooked acorns. This is more so like a passion game, in all honesty. I just love this game. I've been playing it for so long. I've been playing it since cars didn't even exist. It's completely a different animal compared to what it used to be. When people ask, like, well, how do you think the game has turned out compared to what it was before? I would say this game has increased tenfold. There has yet to be an update where I've been genuinely disappointed about the game's design choice. Maybe one, and that was when the time was changed from 6 seconds to 1, because it fucked the game for so long. But that's not even the game's fault, right? That's just a coding problem, because they're completely changing how the time scales in the game. So obviously there are going to be issues that occur. But yeah, that's about it. I've never really been upset. Like, all the new mechanics, like nested inventories, are amazing. The blood loss, when they added that to the game, I thought was really cool too. The infection stuff, I thought that was really nice too. When they started really adding that stuff to the game, it made the game feel more alive, in a sense. Because instead of you just, understanding, oh, if I fight this guy, I'll be perfectly fine. It's now, if I fight this guy, I'm probably going to get fucked up pretty bad, so I may not do that. I miss the days, though, when you had self-aware constantly for your pain. God, I miss those days. Because pain management was actually the only real danger in that game. In Cataclysm at the time. But I'm glad they made it like a vague, like distracting pain, unmanageable pain, until you get self-aware. So it actually was a indirect buff to self-aware, which is great. Because self-aware was kind of a shitty perk. Or trait, sorry, at the time. But now it's not. It's actually kind of convenient to have. It prevents you from having those issues from occurring, and you know, it's just a cool little wacky trait. That's all it is now. I want to see if we get 3 blades at level 20 though, because if that's true, I'm gonna be super happy. But I don't think it is. I think we're gonna get 2 blades for just a very long period of time. We might level up, what's it called? Synaptic stimulation a little bit. Just maybe get that to level 20. This book is honestly really good just to burn through winter. Because after we're done this, we're traveling as far as we can. Wherever that road leads us, we're following. That's straight up that. That's straight up what we're gonna do. Yes, we are too tired to function. Let's heat up some water. I hate how all the water freezes, but all the food is warming up. I think it's because there's less of it. I think the less amount of an object there is, the more it takes time. But I don't know. I actually don't know much about the thermal stuff in this game. I do know being cold is bad and being warm is bad. That's straight up. That's all I know about the thermal stuff. I didn't really dive too deep into the heat mechanics and temperature mechanics, really. I didn't really care. I thought they were really cool. In real life, it's not like you have a fucking thermometer in the air, right? Wherever you go. Well, we kind of do, actually, because of our dive watch, I think? Yeah, with the diver's watch that we gratefully have acquired from our good friend Rosina. And the reason why we're leaving Randy here is just, you know, just to protect the base. I know it doesn't really do much, but there is a chance that a wander spawn does come here. And Randy would, in fact, fight the zombie and pulp the body. So that's cool. And I'm pretty sure he can handle most things on his own. I mean, he's fully decked out in chitin and this shit. He's fine. He won't die. Well, I shouldn't say that because there's always a chance that he will. You know what I mean. He's probably... Hey! Spell level 20! I've never even seen this before. So, awesome. This is an achievement that we have now in our book. So long. Alright, let's see what it does. It only summons 2 blades, but the duration is 45 seconds, which is great. Yeah, that's fine. And it's been reduced mana cost, which is even better. Yeah, that's fine. I'm not too bummed out about the 2 animated blades part. I mean, fuck. Having any swords fight for me is pretty insane. I thought we were gonna get 3 at level 20. I thought that'd be a really... But I mean, 45 seconds of combat is it's not bad, and that's enough time to run away from something. So I'm not bummed out at all from that. I did not mean to do that. Oops. Let's read this. It actually might help us a little bit for reading, because it lasts for so long now. I think it's at the point where if we use that ability, we can just cast it again after it's used, which is amazing. That's my goal for synaptic stimulation, is to forever be able to use that, because having that just on the go and whenever we need it is insanely good. Gives us more hit chance, which is absolutely dank. Makes us smarter, which it's kind of good. It's very niche where the intelligence really matters, but it will matter in the future, trust me. Certain books require high intelligence, and autodocs, fun fact, have use with intelligence, which is very good. Because guess what? We're planning on making Stewart into a fucking cyborg, alright? We're gonna fully deck him out. We're gonna make him into an absolute monster, man. He is going to be a beast in the future. Or try to be, anyways. He'd probably fucking... I'll probably walk into a turret and die. I've done that so many times in labs. I go in. I'm like, oh yeah, this is easy. He's gone. I'm like, okay. That's it. There he goes. Oh, shit. I really hope that doesn't happen to him, though. That's why I'm so worried about driving. It's because those turrets will fucking... You know, they'll fucking kill us, dude. Turrets have no... as the words of fucking Sizeth, I think it was Sizeth who said it, was, bullets don't discriminate, they penetrate. So, that's what we have to be careful for. God, I love that guy's content. He's so fucking funny. I love Sizeth so much, man. I've always wanted to make content like that, but... Oh! You heard that? Hey, I told you it was gonna happen eventually. Alright, let's get our spear out. Spear? I knew it was gonna happen eventually. I knew it was gonna happen. Actually, you know what? Let's cast our synaptic stimulation. Oh yeah, we gotta drop it. Alright, let's rear the spear. And let's see who's outside. Hey, that's a... I think that's what I think it is. Ho 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 ho! Oh, he came. He fucking came here. Even in death, little shack keeps us going. I fucking knew it. This guy would come around one day. This is why wander spawns are so cool. I love wander spawns just for this fact. You never know when shit like this comes around. This is a zombie predator. If you never see, I mean a feral predator. No, zombie predator. If you've never seen one of these before, these are one of the most dangerous monsters you could see in the game. Early to mid game, and we don't even have to deal with him anymore. He's completely dead because you know pits do great things, right? And he's gone. Get him out of here. Also, we're using all the fats. Nothing is spared from the wrath of Stewart's fucking oil desire. Where's the tainted tallow? I seek nothing but tainted tallow. Tainted tallow. Oops. I don't know. Oh! I'm messing up. Okay, we're good. We're fine. We do have to fill up that container, which is fine. So we're gonna make the oil, lamp oil, out of the tainted tallow. It's great. Tainted tallow. Pour into a container. 200 liter drum of fucking lamp oil. Imagine that. Just a giant chunk. And thank God we used synaptic stimulation. Even though we did have that, the predator would still actually be way faster than us, but we would have a better chance at fighting him. I did not think he was going to come around. Completely. Had no idea. But I heard his death, and that's all that matters. I really was not expecting that. This is why Wander Spawns is the greatest fucking feature to have in your game. It just makes it so interesting. Because you never know when someone's going to come around your base and just fucking kill you. Like, imagine if that was a Hulk. Right? You see where I'm getting at with the danger? Because when you don't have Wander Spawns on, yeah, Wander Spawns are absolutely scuffed beyond repair. Like, they're fucking scuffed. Like, trust me, I know. I absolutely know that. But if you don't use it, man, your game just becomes... It's just, once you clear a town, it's cleared forever. And that's not really fun. There should always be zombies coming out the woodwork, you know? You never know where a certain place is, and if you shot your gun, obviously zombies would come around, right? So I don't see the problem with that, and it really tells you how long our scent and stuff lingers, right? Because we haven't left our house in who knows how fucking long, right? It's been weeks, literally weeks. We haven't left the house. It just, oh fuck, I got a whiff of this trail because he's a predator. He has a much better perception than us, like really good perception. And that's the reason why he tracked us down and found us at our base. He didn't know exactly where we were, but he had a general idea of our location, and he probably could smell me around here. And he walked into a pit and died straight up. If the predator did come into our house, we would have probably needed Randy to help. That's not a monster that is easy to fight. He would be useless, but he would be tanking, basically. He's basically our tank right now. Let's turn on the stove. Man, we probably burnt through so much wood. Now we still got plenty. We still got plenty. But we probably burnt through so much of it. Probably... killed tons and tons of wood. That's level 17, I think, now, which is great. Almost an hour long, which is what our goal is. It is taking a while, but it's a 99.8% chance. Actually, this is a good one to get too. I actually might work on this one too. Verbal impeded by gloves. Yeah, this one's crazy too. Oh, I forgot to ask what's his face. Did you come with me? We're getting pretty lucky with our rolls right now, which is great. I want electronics as high as humanly possible. That's a really good one to have. That's one of the best ones to have, in my opinion. Electronics, because I think that helps. No. I think it's computers, healthcare, maybe electronics for autodocs. They changed a lot of things for that, so I'm not too sure. I don't want to give any false information about that. All I know is that healthcare, intelligence, and computers, I think, are important for autodocs. That's all I know for a fact, because somebody told me. Because again, they changed all the skills, like devices. Didn't even know that was a thing. I think that's a cool skill though, because mechanics mate was really OP at the time, because it kind of did everything. You know, you got like your faster looting, for like lock picking, and safe cracking. But now it's actually devices, which is really good, because instead of you just, stripping down cars to learn how to crack a safe, you now learn how to crack a safe. And her arm is almost healed. Yes, only a couple of more days of suffering, ladies and gentlemen. This is going by really fast, though, to be honest. It's going way faster than I thought it was going to be. But I'm glad. That's what I want to see. That was very lucky. It's 48% chance now. He probably really likes us. Let's see what your opinion is. Very trusting. Unafraid. Doesn't care about you. Very trusting, though. That's great. I guess because we've been around him for so long now. No, I'm kidding. God, I keep pressing that key. I'm gonna do that one day. I know that for a fact. It's gonna happen when I'm gonna tell him to fuck off. I'm gonna feel so bad. He's enjoying the fireplace. He's having a good time. I should put a bed in that room or something. I should make, like, this is bedroom. That's fucked. I'm not gonna do that. Again, just another timid episode. I did come in from work. I'm pretty fucking tired. I'm probably gonna make that in the opening, because I forgot to mention that. I barely had any sleep last night, just because night shift to day shift fucking kills me. Absolutely kills me. If I'm needed, I'm needed, right? So it's not that big of a deal. Just, I could barely fucking function when it's that bad. And I just wanted to get this, I really just wanted to record and just, I really like those questions, and I really just wanted to talk about them, because I thought that was really, really, really important. Because I want more people to ask those questions, because I know I'm a competent player. I'm not, like, insane or anything, right? I have a lot of, I've been playing this game for fucking years. I have a lot of time, but that doesn't necessarily mean you're good. I'm just really good at just adapting to, like, my stuff. To my situation. Because, again, like I said before, the game has changed completely every single time. It has yet to have a similar experience. Man, we have been getting really lucky with these rolls. I'm really glad. Because I remember when in the days where food and water would never freeze, right? In winter, you just stockpile a bunch of water, you're good to go, right? You're good to go. But now, you need a way to heat up the liquids, you need a way to heat up your food, you need a way to make sure it defrosts quickly enough. Which is what we're kind of doing. It's completely fine. Our food takes a lot longer to freeze, at least, which is wonderful. Let's go eat some... let's eat some more of these. I actually might do some more hunting. I would like to get some more... not food, per se, just like more hide. I think that's gonna be really important. No use out of that yet. I think this is gonna be like a reading episode. I've been doing a lot of it, but this is really important stuff. Like, this is really important to get all the way up. I forgot to talk to him. Oh man, oh man, oh man, we've been getting so fucking lucky. I'm so glad. Thank you, Randy. Randy's a real Chad, right? An absolute Chad. The higher we get our social skill, the more we can get more NPCs. Like I said, I did want to get into NPCs. I want to get like a survivor base going and stuff. I absolutely do. And having like the Technomancer guy coming around would be fucking great. So that's the reason why I'm doing it. I wonder how long it takes to learn magic from NPCs, like the I wonder how long it would have taken to learn biomancy from Rosina. I'm really glad we did not take it now, because getting that level 1 spellcraft was kind of clutch. I'm really honest. I'm gonna be very honest. I really wanted to take biomancy, but I just fucking took spellcraft in case that helps us. No fucking idea. I should have taken biomancy though. But I didn't know about magic at the time, about the whole counter classes and stuff. I thought it was a one and done deal. Because when I was looking at the magic starts, it was just saying like, oh, you're a wizard that can cast lightning, and I'm like, okay, so that's all I can cast, right? No, completely not true. Oh, okay, we leveled up. I didn't realize we were so close. Oh, cattail rhizomes are rotting. That's fine. We can let all this shit rot. I don't really mind too much about that stuff. We are running kind of low on meat, actually. I mean, it is winter. I think that's okay. I mean, that kind of makes sense. Hey, we got very lucky there. Let's get electronics to level 3. Very good. What does that unlock for us? Onyx? There we go. I cannot spell. Do not worry about that. We can make a food dehydrator? No way we can make this. Absolutely not. I don't believe that for a second. Cooking rig, though. I mean, look at the shit that you need for it. Yeah. I mean, it does, like I said, it does unlock us a bunch of cool shit, though. It does. Sulfuric acid. What? We can make batteries with this. That's kind of nice. Acid bomb? Oh, yeah, okay, I remember. Survivor headlamp. Kind of dope. Atomic headlamp. Really dope. I think this makes you... Doesn't this give you radiation poisoning or something? This is a custom-made reinforced headlamp powered by the magic of nuclear decay. Focus for more usable brightness. This adjusted strap allows it to be comfortably worn on your head attached to your helmet. Use it or close it to hide the light. I thought it was there was I forget how to scroll down. I think it's page down. No, that's I already pressed that. I don't know how to do that. Cool. Again, we need duct tape. That's literally what's holding us back for this. I think we have batteries. Do we have batteries for something? Yeah, we do have batteries. Actually, that's like kind of clutch for the MP3 player. Wow, who would have thought the MP3 player is gonna be the reason why we were able to use a fucking soldering iron for like twice. Let's get some sleep. Obviously, being healthier decreases the time it takes to heal our absolutely scuffed limbs. But we're almost done. This is a nice, calm, peaceful episode. We had some cool action. The pits. This is why I live and die by pits. All right. That's literally the reason why I never stop with pits. Anything out there? No. All right. Let's go eat some food. Let's eat one of these. Let's eat some of these. To be fair though, we actually have done a pretty good job at eating all of our food. I'm pretty proud of myself for not wasting as much as I thought. I do want to use up those acorns. Do those even rot? Not really. No, they don't really rot. We could just use them as a fucking... Okay. Cool. And we're almost level 20, which is great. We're more than halfway done through winter. So that's nice. That's really nice. And an officer was asking me about Subway stories. Boy, oh boy, do I have a fucking Subway story for you. Alright, today, literally today, just today when I came home from work, before them, there's this person who fucking comes in, alright? They're trying to use the washroom. And they're asking me, oh yeah, where do I go for the washroom? Like, okay, it's literally right over there, it's all good. The fucking guy, alright, goes into our building. No, not our building. Like, it goes into the complete wrong bathroom. It's the women's washroom, which is completely closed off because of COVID, right? At least one bathroom has to be open for everybody, but we can only have one open. Goes in, he's like, the bathroom's closed. And I'm like, did you go into the women's or did you go to the men's? I went to the men's washroom. I'm like, okay, well, let me go check it in. I open up the door, and the fucking guy tries to play it off like, it doesn't say anything. It doesn't say anything. I'm just looking at him like, huh? Are you sure about that? Are Are you 100% confident you just went to the women's washroom and you fucked up? Are you sure about that? I love it when people do shit like that at my work. It's so fucking funny. We had a lot of dumb people. There's this guy. Oh my fucking... Everyone hates him, alright? He's an actual dickhead. But he Oh! We're out of wood! We burnt through all of our wood. Wow, we actually burnt through an entire tile of logs. Not bad. Good shit, Stewart. I was about to call him Lewis. Oh man, I'm gonna call him Lewis. But anyways, back to the story, sorry. This guy comes in, he gets a cold cut, and I know officer's gonna get mauled because he knows exactly these kinds of people. Comes in, I want a cold cut, 12-inch cheddar. You have to make the sandwich upside down. This guy is either a power-tripping scumbag or he's just OCD to the point that he cannot physically function unless you deliberately ruin his sandwich. And it's the funniest shit. Like, it is really the funniest shit. So he comes in, asks for a sandwich, I want cold cut. And he comes in all the time. I don't give a fuck about this guy. At all. So I go in, I put his cheese on the bottom. I'm pretty sure Officer Arnold said, when you cut the bread, there's a top and there's a bottom. The bottom's usually more flat. The top usually has like these little divots into it that we cut into them. He wants you to put the cheese on the bottom. That's fine. You know, people like the cheese on the bottom and the meat on top. That's fine. I want my meat there. I'm like, okay. So I do that. And he's like, no. I want the meat on top of the cheese. I'm like, so you want me to make your sandwich upside down? No. I want the meat on top of the cheese. I'm like, all right. That's fine. That's perfectly fine, man. I'll do that for you. I get it toasted. We're getting it ready. This fucking guy has the actual nerve to ask for all the vegetables on the fucking meat side. That's wrong. Because when you stack all the vegetables on the meat side, the sandwich becomes an absolute nightmare to close. And if you haven't worked at Subway, usually how you do it is you have the meat on the top and the cheese on the top. You toast it with the bread and you put all the vegetables on the bottom. If you put any in the middle or the top, the sandwich is impossible to close. Or it breaks. So we're trying to figure this out when this is when he first came. And I'm looking at this guy, I'm like, listen, dude, why do you want your sandwich to be made like this? Because there's enough is enough, right? If you're gonna ask for dumb shit, I'm gonna ask you why you're being retarded, right? And he's like, and he literally said nothing to me. It's almost like he expected me to be tired of his bullshit. I'm like, okay, that's fine. And then he's like, could you cut it into 3? And I'm like, oh, here we go. All right, am I gonna cut it wrong or am I gonna cut it properly? I start cutting. No. I'm like, oh fuck, here we go. So, usually in Subways, there's 6 inches or 12 inches, right? There's also kids meals, which are 4 inches. You make 4 kids meals out of a single sub. Pretty cool, pretty efficient. This fucking guy, right? Oh, it gets on my nerves. Wants 2 inches and an 8-inch. He's only asked for this once. Thank fucking God. I guess he realized, like, it's actually the most dumbest shit to ask for. He only asked for it once. It was just me on the shift. My friend was taking their break. My coworker. Basically, my friend was taking their break. He only asked for this one, and this was literally the first time when he came here. And I'm looking at it, and I'm like, dude, this is, like, actually the dumbest sandwich I've ever made in my life. I didn't give a fuck at this point if he gave a shit, because even my boss would understand how dumb it was. Like, my boss hates this guy. He actually cusses him out all the time. And so, when that happened, I was supposed to be reading a book. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, sorry, Randy. I got distracted. Don't worry about it. I'm just a lunatic. Yeah, stand on guard. So this fucking guy, alright. And then that's the only time he asks for it. And you want to know what happens? Why are the prices up? And I'm just like, dude. COVID, man. Prices are gonna go up. The cost of living has gone up for all of us, alright? You're gonna be dead in 20 years. You don't have anything to worry. I have to worry about it because I'm gonna be alive longer than you fucker. Alright? Alright? Because when you're dead, you have no taxes anymore. You have nothing to worry about anymore. You're perfectly happy, right? Oh god. Officer loves these stories. I fucking love talking about them. And just that guy, I hate him. He's literally just the OCD man, right? And that's fine. There's another thing. I brought up the term. I call them Pepe Le Pew. If you don't know who Pepe Le Pew is, it's a skunk from from the Looney Tunes, who was basically a misogynist skunk. I wouldn't say misogynist, but if you attempt to bring him back now, every feminist would cry tears about him being a misogynist, even though he was just trying to be a fancy just trying to hit on a chick. It was a cat who had like a paint stripe and made her look like a skunk. Basically, you just use complex words and shit just to try to woo her, and it was really, really funny because it actually works like once or twice, and she's like either drunk or something. It's so funny. Anyways, and it's whenever a customer comes in, because where I work at, you have to be bilingual. Actually, now it's due to the new law in Quebec for promoting French culture, quote unquote. You can only speak French now, which is perfectly fine. I'm pretty good at French now. I actually learned all my French from Subway. Fun fact, I learned more from actually just working at a fucking restaurant that's bare minimum wage than the entirety of the educational system. Just pointing that out there, scuffed. Anyways, so whenever someone comes in, there's 3 types of bread that have very similar words. There's pain blanc, which is flat bread. There's pain blanc, which is white bread, and then there's pain bleu, which is brown bread. And every so often you get a guy who's like, I want the whole wheat. I don't even remember the word because it's just so weird. It's just so annoying for me to pronounce. Like, I know what the word is if someone said it. I'm like, yeah, I'll get you your fucking whole wheat bread. And I'll give it to them. Perfectly fine. I can't even think of it right now. So it's not on the top of my head. And I call them Pepe Le Pews because it's an excessive use of complex words because half of my coworkers don't even know what the word is. When I first heard it, I had to have my coworker tell me it because he's completely bilingual. I'm like basic bilingual. I can do enough to survive, basically. And so I call them Pepe Le Pews because they use overly excessive words just to be as annoying as humanly possible. That's fine. Whatever makes you happy, you fucking schmuck. But yeah, so I call those types of people Pepe Le Pews because they just like using those dumb words for no absolute reason. Who goes into a Subway and asks, yes, I would love the whole wheat bread. You're gonna say 9 grains of brown bread, all right? It's not a fucking, it's not a Michelin star restaurant, all right? This is a Subway, all right? I keep a pretty damn good job at cleaning the place. I do a pretty good damn job at it. But I mean, in the end, it's a Subway. No matter what you do, there's some scuffed shit that's gonna happen. Some idiot's gonna spill their whole fucking drink. The bottom of the barrel. The welfare recipients come here. But that's just my take about like stuff like that. And don't even get me fucking started. All right, don't even get me started. Man, I'm ranting about Subways now. I love this shit. All right, I have a lot of fun with this. Don't even get me started with fucking people who come in whenever you just finished mopping. Don't even get me started. I hate these people. I actually mumble underneath my breath. I make sure for them not to hear me. Because again, you have to be polite to your customers. You want them to come back. Or else you lose your... Well, you won't lose your job. You just have your boss, cuss you out, basically. But I try to do my best to keep it at a low profile. But there's just some of them, man, who have the nerve, right? One time, I mopped the floor. I actually... The most I ever done it was I mopped the floor 6 times in a day. And after the second time, I'm pissed. I'm fuming, all right? Like, listen up. You guys can't keep doing this to me. I'm just screaming in my head at this point. Like, this is fine. This is fine at this point. And so, there was one time there was this guy who's smoking outside. And my coworker's like, oh, he's not coming in. You can mop the floor. I mopped the floor. As soon as I was finished. Alright, as soon as I... crunches a cigarette on the fucking metal. Comes right into Subway. And I'm like, this fucking guy. This motherfucker just did me dirty. And I'm just like, I'm actually livid. I'm like, listen, I don't want to give anybody's names. I'm just gonna call them B. Like, listen, you take this guy. I can't. All right. It's either I'm out or he's getting knocked the fuck out. Like there's no if or whats or buts at this point. So they take them, and I mop the floor again. Guess what happens? Oh shit! I forgot to buy a drink. Fucking comes back in all the way around because of COVID. There's like a special pathing, but when there's nobody in the store, you're allowed to take a shortcut. You're allowed to take a shortcut if there's nobody in the store. Fucking walks all the way around through the floor, I wish I could, like, basically like this, you know, let's say there's like a wall here. So all the way around here and all the way to the fucking cache. I mean, all the way to the meats. I mean, yeah, all the way to cache. And I'm like, this fucking guy, alright? Basically, this motherfucker was like Charlie Brown. You know the show Charlie Brown? If you don't know what it is, I feel old. But the show Charlie Brown, there's this kid. I forget his name. I think it's Dusty or something. Fucker has a blanket that never stops spitting dirt. This fucking guy was that blanket, alright? There was... It looked like tar was on the floor when he left. And I'm just like... Okay, man. What do you want? He's like, I want a fountain drink. I'm like, okay. Never come back, please. Just never come back. I didn't say that to him, obviously, but I'm in my head like, never come back. Please, for the love of God. So yeah, those are the... I don't want to give all the Subway stories because I think those are really good, like, offset times. I don't mind talking about them in this episode because a lot of the time has been burnt reading books and waiting for winter and for our arm to heal. But holy moly, dude. It's a wild ride. I love working at my Subways. It's actually the best Subway I've ever been at. I've been at 2, but I quit the first place, and they called me back, like, a week after. But, besides that, so, I love the Subways because my boss is so fucking nice. And I'm sure Officer even knows this, too. When you have a manager or something, they don't like to do anything, right? They like to pretend they're doing something important. Are we not sleeping? Oh, I guess we haven't read yet. And they'll be, oh, sorry, I'm counting stock, right? Even though that takes about 10-20 minutes if you have someone help you with it, which is what I do. I help my manager. She's actually very new to Subway, but she's actually super good at her job, so I don't mind it too much. So she does that, and I help her. I do, like, cookies, you know. She's a pretty petite girl, so she can't really handle the cold. I can handle the cold. I love the cold. And I'm sitting there I could sit in the freezer for like half an hour, and I'm like, this is fine. You know, it's completely fine. So I do that and stuff. But my boss, whenever he comes in, if it's busy or something, the motherfucker will start helping us. I'm like, yo, you own the place. You pay us. What are you paying us for if you're going to come and help us? Like, I love my boss. He's so fucking nice, man. He does so much shit that he should not do. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. So every time he comes out, I'm like, thanks, man. You really didn't have to do that. Like, you honestly didn't. Even the managers try to cut their slack, alright? They try to slack off. But the boss, the guy who owns the building paying you, he has a literal right to be lazy. He has a right. He owns the place. He fucking pays you, right? You don't ever fucking ask him to come and help you, right? First of all, you got balls if you ask your boss to help. To be fair, you got some fucking gonads. But my boss, an amazing guy. Absolutely amazing guy. So, if he ever sees this video, thanks, boss. I won't sell your name on stream, on video or stream, but thanks very much, Mr. J. That's the first letter of his name. But yeah, you know, I thank him very much for that. You know, his help is very appreciated. Honestly, very lenient boss. Very lenient. There's a couple of coworkers at the place who are dog shit. To be very honest, absolutely dog shit. But I don't give a fuck if they know that, you know. But like most of my 90% of the coworkers, amazing. All of them, funny, fucking hardworking. Especially there's 2 brothers there. God, I love those 2. They make my life so easy. They're fucking great. I do whatever they ask me to because they just know what they're doing. And I'm like, hey man, could you get me some drinks? Done. I already have the drinks. I hope you guys enjoy the Subway stories, because I should have thought about this, because I have a lot of, like, random stories about Subways. I've been working at Subways, sadly, longer than I should have, about 4 to 5 years now. But honestly, the reason why I stick to it is because it's literally 7 minutes away from home. I walk there. I can literally wake up 10 minutes before my shift, and I will still be there on time. It's a luxury. An absolute luxury, so I don't mind it too much. And it pays pretty good, especially after COVID, due to danger pay and stuff, blah, 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 blah. You know, it's okay. It's not a bad job. It does what it needs to, you know. Hopefully one day I can become a streamer and just do whatever the fuck then. But, you know, until that day comes, Subway, man. No shame in it. Do whatever you do to pay the bills. Oh, sorry about that. That was a big burp. I had some soda before. Oh, we finally failed. Dang. Before I started recording. But holy moly, man. So many stories. Oh! Actually, this is a good one. This is a great one. There was a coworker I worked with. I will not sell their name out because this is actually a pretty fucking hilarious story. But his girlfriend at the time, super horny girl, absolutely just wants to fuck him all the time. That's fine, you know, happy, joyful, lively couples. There's nothing wrong with that. But don't try to fuck your boyfriend at work. All right, there's a limit. You want to know what you want to know what he asked me? He's like, bro, can I take my break? I'm like, yeah, take your break. He's like, no, like, it's going to be like an hour. I'm like, for what? What do you need an hour for? He's like, well, my girlfriend, you already know where the story's going. And I'm just like, this fucking guy. I'm like, listen, if you really, it's dead today. If you really gonna fuck your girlfriend in the bathroom, go ahead. I'm cool with it, all right? Just, if you're loud, I'm opening up that door and I'm telling you to shut the fuck up. Straight up. I don't give a shit. But yeah, that actually happened at my work. I tried to fuck him in the back with the cameras on. And I'm like, the balls on some of the people in this world are massive. Like, elephantitis big. And I'm just... Dude, Subways is a great place. If you want to have a lot of experiences with crazy shit, you want to just, like, learn society very quickly, work at a Subways. McDonald's, Burger King... Great first jobs. Maybe not McDonald's, but, you know, great first jobs to, like, learn shit. And, like, and it's a good way to just develop social skills. If it weren't for Subway, I would be a fucking loser to this day. I'd still be an absolute, like, idiot with talking to people. Because that job, man, I became so social. I became way more social because of that job. I was able to start, like literally Subways. The reason why I'm even recording videos is because I felt like I was more comfortable with myself, with random people, because of Subways. So if you want a first-time job, I recommend going to a Subways. Dead. Our arm is fixed! Yay! Anyways, before I cut myself off. But yeah. So that's a real thing. I recommend going to a Subways. It's a great place. Everyone there is usually nice. You might find some shitty people, but every place has its bad eggs, right? Gotta crack a few eggs to get a good omelet going. So that's the only issue about it. But again, trust me, I got hundreds of stories about Subway. Hundreds of stories. You think that, like, oh man, I burnt through all the good ones. You haven't heard anything yet. You have not heard anything yet. And I'm keeping all the good ones for live streams and shit. Because honestly, I should have thought about this way sooner. Thank you, officer, for the brilliant idea about talking about the Subway stories. And I'm sure he enjoys it. I'm sure other people enjoy them. But yeah, that's just a thing that happens. It's a wild place, all right. Not even because, like, we're fucking the store up or anything. Just people in general are wild, right? There's a guy who does coke in our bathroom daily. I swear to God, it's coke. Because when I went in there once, right, I had to take a shit really bad. I went there, I was high as hell when I walked out of it. My eyes were dilated. My manager, my old manager, literally sent me home. Not in a negative way. He's like, he looked at me. He's like, bro, you're actually, like, cooked. He's like, you're tripping. And I'm like, really? And he's like, yeah, you can go home. It's dead today. And I got to go home because of it. You know, shit like that happens quite often, actually. I'm pretty sure Officer C4 has those kinds of experiences. Especially if he's in America. Oh my God. I would love to know his stories, bro. I would love to know your stories. I'm not even kidding. That shit sounds wild. But, oh, dude, it's a crazy place. It's, like, it's fun. It's honestly, like, a fun experience. I mean, when I used to work at my old Subway, it was really bad because everyone there was kind of a rat. You know, they would be, oh, I don't want to, like, do this. And I'm not gonna lie, I had 2 weeks of 14-hour shifts once because someone, quote unquote, broke their arm. You don't break your arm and you don't recover in 2 weeks. You're full of shit, all right? This isn't... Stewart takes longer to heal his arm, all right? And it's a video game. Stewart's arms takes months, man. All right? So don't fucking tell me you magically fixed your arm with a fucking monkey wrench and a couple of bolts and screws. And you're telling me, oh, yeah, I broke my arm, quote unquote. I'm like, for fuck's sakes. But yeah, 2 weeks of 14-hour shifts. It got so bad that one day my dad came into my room to ask me a question, and I was literally sleep serving. I shit you not. I was pretending to make sandwiches. And I'm like, yeah, next please. You know, what would you like? 12-inch? Toasted? You know, like that. My dad's like, are you okay? I'm like, huh? Well, what's wrong? He's like, no more Subway. Alright, you're gonna go there and you're gonna ask for a week off. I go in, I'm like, listen, I gotta take a week off. What a coincidence that they magically recovered and I got the whole week off. Because, to be honest, dude, I mean, to be fair, the pay was fat, alright? I think I got like $1,400 or something from that pay, but holy shit, bro, 14 hours a day, not worth it. I was dead every single day. Dead. It was crazy, but man, the pay was, I felt like a king. No, I used that paycheck to buy my machine, you know what I'm saying? Like, that was a luxury pay, you know? Like, I'm spoiling myself, right? I still have this machine to this day. Like, you hear that? That's a 1080 in there, baby. I love this 1080. This bitch has going for the full mile. And I'm sure someone's gonna be like, why don't you upgrade? Yeah. What cards? What cards to upgrade with? Oh, God. But yeah, no, that's, those are just the stories. Honestly, I think this is a great episode, alright? I'm having a lot of fun this episode, just talking about shit. Oh. I still have water left. Okay, I'm fine. I hope you guys didn't hear that. I'm drinking my water. The mic, OBS is pretty good at picking stuff up. In a good way. Electronics still, yep. Let's tell you to guard. Let's eat some more water. It's not frozen. Oh, man. I love the fucking stories. That was a really good idea. I'm gonna say it again. That was a really good idea. I should have thought of this sooner. Because to be honest, I know people love that shit. Just talking about the stories and stuff at workplaces. Super fun. Good content, too. That's all that matters for me. It's the content. As long as people are enjoying it, I don't care. So, it's because, I mean, when you do content for you, right? I mean, sure, you know, you're gonna have fun, but you need to think about other people watching, right? You gotta make it interactive. You gotta make it, you know, so people feel involved rather than just, Can I just drop this now? Can I just drop my what's it called? My arm splint? Hell yeah, we can. How are we doing on recovery? None. I didn't even do it. Wow. Okay, I thought I did. Kinda poopy. Too dark to read. Fine. We got a lot of spells maxed out, though, or going to be maxed out. Let's see what mirror image does now. 5 holograms? What? Okay. Okay, this is the distraction. Fuck the animated blades, right? The animated blades are for killing people. This is for running away. How long does this take to cast? 2 seconds. What about, no, this takes 4 seconds to cast, which is fine. Yeah, this is crazy. This is actually dang. 5 holograms. Wow. Oh, we can shoot knives at people? Oh, hell yeah. Can we make an X-Acto knife? I don't think we can. No, we cannot make an X-Acto knife. Also, I've been thinking about making one of these. Iron shod tipped quarterstaff. Because, we're gonna have so much speed when we fight people. And it has insanely good stats. I think this is a really good weapon. I think it's better than our fucking sword, even in my opinion. But again, the sword is going to be used for most enemies. Just, this is good for armored enemies. Honestly, it's very good against armored enemies. Because bash damage is the biggest armored enemy damage dealer. I mean, 7.5 versus armored is insane. And it has really good hit chance. This might even replace our weapons entirely, in my opinion. But again, I want to have a weapon that's one-handed in case our arm breaks, right? Because we have a very good history about blowing up our fucking arms. So I'm gonna try to keep that. You know, I'm gonna try to do that. But yeah, so I guess that's what he was talking about for the throwing weapons, is that we can literally make our character knife shot fucking knives out of our hands. That's crazy. Okay, alright, I'm starting to see what he meant by that. Oh man, we're actually starting to get closer to spring now. We burnt through most of the season, which is dank. Oh, I forgot to talk to Randy. Need to come with me? Can you teach me? Fine. Yeah, whatever. Let's go eat some water. Oh, it's getting real cold. We've been having to do this almost every time now. Even the shit's freezing. That's fine. Let's continue reading. Let's get mirror image to level 14, I think we can squeeze it. We can squeeze it. Can we squeeze? Yeah, we can squeeze. Alright, let's get electronics up again. Tell him to guard, and let's pass the fuck out so we can start recovering again. I'm so glad we got our arms healed. Our arm fixed, because holy moly, man, that needed to happen. This has honestly been a very good episode for just recovery. Honestly, it's been wonderful. How are we doing for healing? Very poor. Wow. Crazy. How cold? Oh yeah, we're nice and good now. We're gonna make another pair of gloves, I think. Let's Can I make light gloves? Yeah, honestly, the studded gloves are worth it. Those things are fucking insanely good. Studded gloves are actually one of the best. It's lightweight. It's easy to. It's like kind of convenient to make, and it's fucking. It's like 4 or 5 times better. It's so good. I'm honestly not too worried about knife shot, in my opinion. Knife shot isn't that big of a deal. It would be nice to have. It's a ranged attack, but I mean, how many knives is fucking Stewart gonna be carrying? Oh yeah, 58 butter knives, baby. You know, I'm the butter knife machine gun. I'm like, what the fuck, bro? Do we really need that many? It would be undodgeable though, because I think magic in this game is like quote unquote true damage. I did a little bit of research about how magic attacks. Well, not research. I was watching Tomato Gaming. If you don't know who that is, he accidentally spoiled that like magic has true damage. I don't know if that's true, haha. But I think that was only a specific spell that had true damage, and after that I kind of like stopped watching because I didn't want to spoil anything else. So yeah. I really like Tomato Gaming, but I don't want to spoil any of the magic stuff, and I felt fucking terrible when I discovered that. Obviously, I'm gonna let you guys know about that, because I don't want to, like, you know, hide anything. This is, again, this Stewart is supposed to be a completely open doors character. Man, our arm has taken a sweet time to heal, though. Holy shit. We're probably really unhealthy, then. How are we doing health-wise? I mean, well, yeah, no, we don't seem to be having any problems. Cobbling is almost done. Holy moly. Trap setting is at 5%? Why? Whoa, what the fuck is this? Furies? Ah! Furry! Furry. Furry? Furry. Cobbling. Wow, that's really close. Fletching is super close. Bladesmithing. Yeah, this is all, like, all stuff that will level up eventually. I'm surprised Cunning looking is still in the process of leveling though. That's kind of crazy. Let's talk to Randy. I need you to train me as usual. Oh man, we've been super good. Awesome stuff. Actually, let's put another bandage on. I think this one went away. Yup. Let's put some more jelly on. Yup. Good stuff. Let's read. Man, that mirror image is going to become so fucking handy. Especially for, like, for turrets. Ooh, maybe I should have thought of that. I wonder if we could bait turrets with our holograms. It's kind of weird, though, because there is an item in this game that does summon holograms. I'm not going to spoil it, like, how to get it or anything, but yes, there is an item in this game that does summon holograms. It's super rare. I've only had it like once. But yeah, it's super cool. It's actually really cumbersome. It's really hard to work with. But if you can, it's an amazing item. We're almost done now. We're almost done reading most of these books. Just healing. It's just a healing episode and reading episode. Obviously, this is very important for Stewart. He really does need to get this power boost. I think I'm just gonna call it just work stories and power boosting. I think that's literally what it's gonna be. Just, you know, just a chill, laid back episode. I'll put it in the beginning. And yeah, you know, just tired, just Just want to chill. Just want to talk to you guys, you know. I'm a normal guy. I try to be normal anyways. You know, I don't want to seem like I'm fucking super fancy or anything. Like, oh, look at me. I'm a YouTuber. No, I'm just a dude. I'll try to be anyways. You know, recording videos is fun. That's the only reason why I do it. And it's just something I would be doing, like, that when someone asks me, it's like, you know, this is what I would be doing whether or not I have the camera on, right? Well, I'll make this promise now. I'll only ever face the show if either I hit, like, 10k subs, or if I become, like, partnered on Twitch. That's the only reason why I'll ever show my face. Because, again, showing your face is kind of like a big deal, and I kind of want to make it like a milestone goal. Obviously, this is not like any hint, like, you guys should subscribe to my channel, my Twitch. No, I'm just saying, like, you know, like, I want it to be like an actual reason to show my face, not just like, hey guys, this is me, Stewart. Yeah, hey guys. No. I don't like that stuff personally. Like H2O Delirious, yeah, he's done some scuff shit, but at least he respects people who don't show their faces, because he has yet to show. Has he shown his face? I have no idea. I know he has a kid now, which is congratulations. You know, if for some reason he's ever on this video, but again, I don't really watch that stuff. You know, I don't really watch H2O Delirious. I used to watch Vanoss a lot when I was a kid. God, man, Vanoss was the shit. All right. To be fair, when it was all three of them just playing games together, absolutely hilarious fucking group of guys. Super fun, you know. Except for one of them, we don't talk about him. We don't talk about Pablo. Pablo's a real bad guy. He's into a different kind of gang. Yeah, that's it's not a joke, but seriously, he's a scumbag. But anyways. Yeah, I used to watch Vanoss a lot when I was a kid. Fucking hilarious. I used to watch his GTA videos a lot. His Gary's mod sandbox videos, because those are fucking so funny. I'd watch those still. You know, after this video, I'm gonna fucking watch some of those old videos, because it's been years since I've seen those. Those fucking videos are so good and funny. My god. Let's talk to you. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Pfft. To be fair, we could start failing now. I'm not too bummed out by that. You guys like this routine, you know? Reading, going back to sleep, reading, going back to sleep. I mean, oh, there we go. Oh, yeah. Oh, now it's all coming together. Literally. My arm is coming together. Oh, you know what I should make? I should make chitinous arm guards, because your boy forgot about those, like, really quickly. I was meant to make those, like, last episode. Jesus. Oh, yeah, I know what I'm doing. I'm a professional Cataclysm guy. Yeah, baby. Definitely. Oh, God, I love this shit. Hopefully it doesn't... I think it boils something. No. That's what, yeah, you know what? That would be a really cool, like, mechanic to counteract the, like, preservation, quote-unquote, of winter. Is make it so that fucking, when you boil water to heat it up, it boils. Actually, no, you're only defrosting it. Okay, never mind. Ignore me. I didn't say anything. What was I doing? Kindness arm guards. Man, I already forgot what I was doing. Can we make anything? No. Let's just make these. I think this will help him too at like crafting and tailoring. I think this does level up NPC. It's very slow though, but yes, it's an inevitable thing. They will catch up to you like after a couple of months of watching you. Look at him. Look at Randy. Just watches for hours. What a Chad. What a nice guy. You know, like actually willing to learn. I wish people were like this in real life. You know, Cataclysm. You know, Cataclysm doesn't seem that bad when people are this nice. You know what I'm saying? Like. Really doesn't seem that bad when everyone's like, oh yeah, I would love, thank you, man. You know, let's work together. It's like, bro, you fucking trying to say that in real life. Yo, who the fuck is this guy? You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'll kill you if you get close to me. Holy shit, that's funny. Like, if anybody walked up to me, he's like, hey, bro, you want to survive the Cataclysm together? I'm gonna look at this guy like with like 6 heads. I'm like, hello? Yeah, I know we still have to bury Stewart. I mean, little. God damn it. That's a habit that's never gonna die, I guess. That's just a meme, I guess, right now. Just replacing Little with Stewart for some reason. And calling Stewart Little. I mean, that's the whole point of his name, Stewart Little, right? But still, it can at least, you know, not fuck it up that bad. That's funny. Yo, man, can't wait to bury Stewart. It just puts a gun in his mouth, fucking just goes for it. Jesus. I've actually committed suicide once by accident. When I had caps locks on. That's why I get really scared about even opening up the debug menu, because that's actually done on purpose, by the way. The debug menu and the suicide key is so if I ever like have even an urge to abuse it, there's a chance that I fuck up and I die. That's the only reason why it's like that, is so I never have that fucking urge ever. Because it's just too much of a risk. If I fuck it up once, he's gone. Stewart's gone. So it's not like you could fix it anyways. That's the reason why I don't like the debug menu. It ruins your achievements. I love achievements in Cataclysm. I think that was one of the greatest things to add, because it gives you something to actually do for long term. Because like, oh man, I got a level 20 spell. You know how hard that's gonna be for like normal characters? Like Stewart is like bare bones normal. Like he's a pretty normal guy, and none of his traits are like freebies. It's just, he's just built for it, you know? He's just built different. I'm gonna set the whole building on fire. That would've been hilarious. Yeah, I think we're actually gonna go, you know what? Let's go on a hunting trip. Right now. Let's go on a hunting trip. Randy, I need you to teach me, never mind. Let's tell him to go. Let's extinguish the flames. It's 5 a.m. We can read a little bit, I guess. That's fine. Let's read one more time. I think it becomes day at 8 now because it's winter. Our arm is pretty recovered. I'm kind of okay with that. So, and obviously we can just summon swords and shit, so I'm not too stressed at all. Let us activate the hobo stove on our water. Let's go get some food. You know, let's go kill some shit. We're gonna have to quarter them though, for sure. But that's not a big deal, because guess what? They won't really do much. So sick. Do we have water? I thought we just boiled some water. Ah, there it is. And then let's drink some. Giant pot. I might make another 200 liter and just fill it up with clean water, but not right now. I mean, we have so much metal now. We got so much of it. It's pretty crazy how much we have. But hell yeah, this is, we're gonna go on a hunt. Fuck it, why not? I didn't realize we would burn this much food this quickly. I thought somebody broke our car. I was about to cry. Boop. Let's see, let's do a hunting trip. Let's actually go this way. I'm still getting used to that. It's still pretty fresh in my memory. I mean, pretty old in my memory to drive a car. Is that a turkey? No, it's a friggin' fly. That's fine. That's more chitin in the future. Actually, where is a deer? Oh man, deers are fast. Fucking come here. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. There is a moose up to the road, so let's go there. Let's get the moose first. Oh, I keep forgetting the fucking demon spiders around here. I hope it doesn't wander to our base. That'd suck ass. I think that would kill Stewart if the demon spider ever wanders to the base, honestly. Alpha Bee, bolts. I guess that's from the Pharaoh Predator. I remember it fought one a long time ago. Oh, she is wandering. Oh, no, she's not. She's not. Okay, let's honk. Let's get her to come back. You know, let's get her a little bit annoyed. Ruffle up her jimmies. Oh, hello. You guys can beat the shit out of each other. Oh my lord! Don't knock him into my car, please. That would suck dick. All right, let's get the hell out. I saw a wild boar. Hell yeah! Let's go kill some boars. Let's test it out. Let's test out our magic blades. All right. It's time. Time for Wizard to act. Time for Wizard? That's a new one. Time for Stewart. Oh, it's actually 1 hour when it's max. Cool. Oh yeah. I know. You don't gotta tell me. Boom. All right. Animated blades. Oh fuck that! Like, Whoa! We have a crazy mana now. Whoa, that's really nice. I think it's actually slower than us. Wow. We're actually faster than the boar. And the boar is dead. Absolutely dank. Let us field dress. Oh! Yes! Okay, let's drop the big... Oh, we only have the hiking bag on? The hell's on our torso? Yeah. This is why I was really scared about going out. Because our encumbrance is so high. Oh, a couple of big old hunts here? Oh, hello, boar! Another boar down! Hell yeah! Fuck yeah, bro. Bring these bitches into the car. This is why we have it for, huh? Car. Put this all in here. Food. 200 liters of fucking shit already. Bam. Well, that's what I'm talking about. Meat's back on the menu, boys. That's it. That's the whole hunt. Wow. That was a lot quicker than I thought. I didn't even know there was boars nearby. I remember there was boars, but like not that many. Yo, those guys have been fighting for like actual weeks. Good for them. Yeah, you guys can just... Yeah, go ahead. Just keep killing each other. I don't care. You guys can beat the shit out of each other all you fucking want, man. Go ahead. I got what I wanted. I'm staying away from that Dermatech, though. I told you, Dermatech's bad. Big old... Fine. Hit some. I don't want to damage the fucking wheels, though, dude. Hey, the wheels are fine. The wheels are not harmed. Yeah, vehicles kind of got like kind of semi-buffed and semi-nerfed. I mean, that was broken. That was broken. Oh, I broke another one. Yeah, that's why we're gonna be careful, because this does slowly damage them over time. I mean, we already broke one, so. I'm a little bit rusty with cars. I'm still trying to get my brain back into the game. Cars. I mean, we've been literally fucking living off trash for forever, and now we got a car and we're like ramming into shit. I mean, hey, we got more solar panels than the car normally has, so it's fine. I'm gonna start being more careful though, for sure. I'm gonna start paying more attention to the rocks and stuff. Because they will break the car slowly. Like, I mean, it's not like instant, but it's a guaranteed process. It's going to happen. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's extinguish. Yeah, let's extinguish the flames. I don't really want to burn the. I don't really want to spoil the animals too quickly. Beautiful stuff. How much food did we get? Not fucking bad. Okay. And we know for the future, I mean, now we know for this time not to put the... Actually, no, I don't think it really did. Did it glitch out last time? I think it did. So we're not going to do it this time. We're going to cook the pork bellies on our own, because I don't want to use any mechanics by accident. Pork bellies are on their own. Insert food, 80. Insert food, 80. Insert food, and 35. And we're gonna light this up. We got more charcoal. We got plenty of charcoal. I think our synaptic has gone on. Light up. And light up. Bingo! Isn't that great? Now we got some more food in our fucking system. We're gonna get this going. We're gonna make some kidneys. Actually, kidneys? I think these are toxic. Yeah, we're not gonna make this. We're gonna make the liver. Liver time. And we're just gonna eat these for a while. Because, I mean, again, having more vitamin A is kind of good. We haven't been having much of it. I know that for a fact. We're just gonna, just eat liver. Very good. We have brains too, which are kind of good, but we don't really care about that anymore. Sweetbread. Kind of good, but we have We have fruits and vegetables. I think we're just gonna burn this stuff. I mean, again, I don't like wasting food, but again, brains doesn't... I mean, are brains healthy? Let me check. I think brains are healthy. If they're healthy, then that's fine. If they're not, then I don't really give a shit. Oh, nice little hunting trip. Yeah, I don't think they're healthy. I think they're actually bad for you. Brain. Yeah, they're actually not good for you. Okay, that's kind of what I expected. I thought they weren't. How do you do, oh shit, I forgot how to do this. Ah, nope, wait, there's a key for this to make this way better. So it's in categories, but I think it's already in categories. That's not big. Yeah, the only good ones are the livers, so we're gonna burn all the other ones. This thing. Butchery, the fat's good, the lungs aren't. The large stomachs are fine. Sweetbread I don't care about. The bones? Now that's good. We even got some hides and pelts. I forgot about that. Okay, that's even a bigger bonus. Bingo. What's in here? I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we can make sealed stomachs. Which with the acorns, I think. Oh, we got plenty of pine boughs. That's why. Okay, that's good. Eat some more liver. I do want to bump up our vitamin A count, and these won't last for very... Actually, liver. Are they already frozen? Yeah, about a day. So, yeah, and then we'll eat the rest tomorrow. I know it doesn't really help to just... It's just I don't want to waste them. Right? It's food in the end. It's food. What else do we want? Cattail jelly. Bingo. Boiled bandage. Bingo. That was a really easy hunt, thanks to our magical fucking powers. I forgot to summon the swords, but, I mean, did we fucking need them? Did we honestly need the swords? I don't think we did. We were faster than Boris with walking. That's pretty good. Does that mean we're faster than an owlbear with walking? Because if that's true, that's OP. That's really good. Let's talk to Randy. Yep, get us to Electronics 4. Good shit, man. Let's read a little bit longer, right? And then we're gonna pass the fuck out soon. Let's eat some more liver. God, Stewart, the liver eater. Gotta eat your liver, boy. Give me that. Let me just extinguish the fire for a second and then sort out. And there we go, we got some more badly burnt logs. Now let's pass the fuck out. Good stuff. A slow yet fun episode. I forgot to turn on... I mean, they're fine, but I forgot to dehydrate them. I absolutely forgot to dehydrate them. Those pork bellies are gonna be super good, though. So let's light up. Pick up, reload, no, yep. Reload, no, yep. Reload, no, yep. Reload, no, yep. And then we just light these bad boys up. 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 Did not mean to do that. Did I open up by accident? I did not. Okay. We're gonna be coughing for a little bit. That's my bad. Might as well try to get some sleep then. That's fine. Did we already? Okay, I thought we were tired. Okay. Let's eat some dehydrated fruit. I want to bump up our health a little bit more. I mean, we are overweight as fuck anyway, so I don't really care too much. Read, light this place up. Can't wait to burn my house down again eventually with my idiocy. I think we already passed out, that's why. Yeah, we already did pass out. Okay, that's fine. Get some more health into us. Boom, boom, boom. Let's ask Randy to teach us. It's fine. He's just not feeling it today. You know, the usual. Oh, it's Randy. You know, Randy being Randy. I mean, to be honest though, it's been pretty fucking cool to have the NPC. I mean, it gives Stewart something to do and not be so fucking bored. I don't want to bring him to end on that journey because of those fucking turrets. Randy will die 100%. He's gonna get fucking scratted like a fucking pile of Swiss cheese if he even tries. I know he is. I know NPCs too well. I've had NPCs try to fucking jump out the car for a fucking single zombie. It's like, okay, dude, you don't gotta do that. But thanks. You know? It's like, it's not really great. We could get some more cattails too. There's plenty of swamp there. And I mean, I'm pretty confident we can fight shit now. I mean, to be fair, we're pretty stacked. The combat. Whoa, we lost a lot of trade. Oh yeah, because we're thirsty. Let's get some sleep. Good stuff. So it's either we summon the swords or we just go synaptic, which I think is a better option. So let's check it out. Yeah, so this is 560, which is fine. And this is 470. I kind of want to, you know, let's test this. Let's test this. I want to see what this looks like on the outside. Oh, why you follow me, Randy? What the fuck? Okay, that's fine. Wow. Wait. Oh yeah. I said wow, and we're just gonna cast it. Wow. That's pretty fucking cool. That is indeed very interesting. All right, let's get this board. Let's push you away. Don't get away, Randy. Let's talk to Randy. Fine. Let's go. Let's close the door. Swap. Push. Push. Swap. You go guard. We light the fire. Let's do some tanning. Cured. Pelt. I think I'm gonna make these all into hides. Actually, no, we need to keep some pelts. I think that's a good idea too. We're actually warm right now. That's kind of surprising. What's making me warm? Oh. Let's drop our what do we need to drop? Stockings, I guess? We could drop a pair of stockings. Or leg warmers? I mean, it's almost spring. I mean, to be honest, it's almost springtime. So that's obviously a reason. Let's pop this on. Pour. I don't really care. We got plenty. And there's plenty of cattails. They're not going anywhere. We can grow those too, so that's even better. Let's take these out. Remove. 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 And then, yeah, there's all of the food. Oh, what a haul. Are any of them scuffed? Yeah, these are all good. Yeah, they're fine this time. Okay. No scuffed food, alright? I'm trying my very best not to abuse the mechanics. It's fine. Yeah, the meat should be all to the chair. Yep, we're good. Continue reading. I'll become the greatest technomancer the world has ever seen. I don't know if, I mean, this is the fundamentals. I don't know if there's tiered magic books, but... Okay, if there is, you can tell me. Like, that's not really a spoiler. That's just kind of like, just like a common sense thing. Because if this is the fundamentals, is it like advanced technomancy or something? Because, I mean, the spells already are fucking insane. I mean, these are just the fundamentals. I don't know what else we can grab. Maybe like a fucking lightning sword or some shit, when like electricity or something. That'd be pretty cool, actually. A lightning sword. I would like that, actually. Let's talk to Randy. This is great. I love this lifestyle. Thank you, Stewart, for making me enjoy this more. It's been a while since I've actually did like a naked and afraid start. It's a treat. It's a nice treat to do. I don't like doing it all the time, but when it's like this, man, it's a real treat because it's really, really fucking. It feels good to get here. It really does. It really does feel good to get here. Our armor's healed. You know, this is. Now we can start tasting the sun, bro. We can start fucking, we can start living. Know what I'm saying? Which ones did we just put there? Oh, fuck. I think these ones were the ones we were... I don't even know anymore. I don't even know anymore. Just pack these into us, you know. Talk to Randy. Fine. Really cock-blocking us for that last fucking little bit of XP. I guess we can level up Knife Shot for a bit. I mean, we might as fucking well. We've already been doing it forever. But yeah, no, it's again another peaceful episode. It's needed every so often if he gets enough damage, right? I do not want to overextend Stewart because if we do, he dies. So just obvious, right? I mean, I'm sure anybody who knows these kind of characters who are built from the ground up to be as fucking ridiculous. I mean, especially with Flimsy, right? As soon as we get rid of Flimsy and we get rid of Imperceptive, fucking Stewart is good to go. He is alive and he is powerful, but that's way into the future. I don't know when that's gonna happen. But we will when the year does come, we will be going on a massive journey. We're gonna be killing shit. We're gonna be fucking conquering, and we will do our very best to find a city. We have to find a city. That's the only thing that's holding us back now, is finding a city. I don't know where we're gonna find a fucking city. Maybe we can ignore the ants and continue up road, because I think that's the only way, really. What I had in mind was we just completely avoid the ants and just go like on the side. But I don't know how far that will let us go. And I mean, it's not gonna waste too much time, right? But again, there's the other way, which is the dangerous way, which is backwards. And I don't want to go backwards at all. I'm really kind of avoiding that. That's a very dangerous fucking play. It would work, but that's the thing. There's a difference between it working and, you know, dying. We know what's down there. There's a flaming eye. There's razor claws. Fuck, there was Yule cats and shit because we went back. Holy moly, dude. It's hell in a handbasket down there. I'll tell you what. Holy moly. Honestly, you know, if someone can actually just chill out in winter like this for this long, they're fucking living a good life. To be fair, to be honest, Stewart is living a very good apocalyptic life. Very peaceful, just farming, enjoying the winter season, you know, reading books, having a great time. He is not in any rush at all. He just doesn't give a shit. Oh, good stuff. I think we're gonna make some salt, actually. Let's talk to Randy. Oops. The DA. Let's make some salt. Fuck it. Let's make 1,200. Whatever. He's gonna help us with the crafting, anyways. So, you know. Look how fast this whole process is because of him. That's the reason why I love NPCs. They cut down the time for a lot of things so fast. They are so helpful for that. I'll be very honest. They're very good for that. They're good at decreasing the time gap that a lot of people have with it. But again, it's just there's too many cons. I mean, they're great. They are a lot of fun if you look past all the bullshit. But I mean, that bullshit will get us killed, and I don't want that. Because we know the glitch can happen, and if it happens again, it is what it is. It's just, I promised that, and if we die to the glitch again, because we now know, it is what it is. I mean, Magiclysm has a lot of oversights with, like, mob flagging and stuff. I mean, with actual proof now, like, mob flagging. Because, like, if they can fight stone golems, why can't they fight zombies, right? And if they can fight other stuff. I actually haven't tested it for orcs, by the way. That's the reason why I was like, I don't want to say that, because, you know, I haven't tested it. I don't want to give ever false information. And another oversight was you can't mine their colony, or their walls, which I can understand that, but if you're going to do it, why can't I dig underneath, right? If you're going to let me dig underneath, just let me dig through it. Simple as that. Cuts corners, if you're ballsy enough, and if you have the absolute gall. But I guess it kind of does work out, because if you're digging underneath, it's kind of a huge risk. Even though I've tested it and it works. It's just that, If you fuck up, you're dead. You're dead. I don't know what else. I don't know what else will happen. I mean, you might get really fucked up and live, but if you get bit with poison and it just starts stacking, you're fucking donezo. To be very honest, you're absolutely worthless when you get bit once. It's horrible. Just keep reading. Nope, we're gonna talk to Randy. Almost level 4 in electronics. Huge, absolute massive gains. I mean, we could have gotten to 4 electronics, but it would have been very difficult. That's not something that we can achieve at all easily. Especially in fucking the middle of nowhere. You know, we're gonna find bundles of copper in the fucking forest, right? You're gonna dig underground. I mean, actually, we do have the mining mod on, so that is... Ooh, we could go mining next up. I don't care. We've already done enough chilling, alright? We gotta start fucking exploring when winter's over. Alright, we gotta start fucking exploring. I'm just gonna level up all the spells in Technomancy. Hopefully we find more magic books to save for next winter, because I don't really like doing stuff in winter. It's very inconvenient to do anything in winter. 98%. Ooh, we're getting close now. Oh, we're almost there. But again, it's just a more of an annoyance. It's not like a big deal. Once we actually like get like survivor gear and stuff, like if it does happen, we'll be fine. We can make like a set of winter survival clothes. We can make a set of army survival, or find a set of army survival clothes. Oh, we're obese. Hey. To be fair, this is the first time I think we've seen, our second time. I don't know. Have we seen Stewart fat yet? To be fair, he's hard to get fat. All right, he's okay. I think all of our clothes are too small now. No, fits you perfectly. Okay, so let's relax on eating food now. Let's just eat like vegetables and fruit. And start losing some calories. Oh shit, we can make tallow. Oops. Forgot about that. That's fine. Let's go eat some more fruit. I'll eat a little bit healthier for a little bit. Let's make some cooked acorn. There we go. That's a good way to do it. I think he's gonna help us with it. Yeah, he's helping. Oh yeah, he's helping. Holy moly. You know how long this would have fucking taken in most situations? Jesus Christ. Alright, let's talk to him. Electronics level 4. That's huge. That's a big goal. Done. Absolute massive. You're dead tired? Yeah, I think that's fine. Let's tell him the guard. Let's eat some water. And it was pass the fuck out. No, we're gonna water fast for a little bit, you know? We're almost fully recovered our arm, which is kind of a big deal. And we've almost blown through all of winter, which is even better, because I kind of want that out the way. I'm surprised we've gotten so fat. I mean, we have been eating just a lot of meat. To be fair, you'd get pretty big if you ate this much. I mean, we're not doing physical work. We gotta keep that in mind. We're actually not doing a lot of physical work. Ooh. Was I eating acorns? No, okay. Acorn. Oh. Okay. There we go. Let's eat some more fruits. If we got fat off acorn, okay, now we're overweight. Okay, that's fine. That's more like it. That's more like it. That's what I like to see. I like to be overweight, not fat. Nope. I think actually, what does that unlock for us? P_electrons. Nothing. Doesn't unlock anything. Just it makes it easier for us to make shit, I guess, eh? Food processor would be fucking dope. Food dehydrators also so good. I love food dehydrators. I think you can dehydrate food really fast with that. The atomic headlamp is insane. I don't even know what this is. This is new. I think it used to fucking give you radiation poisoning if you weren't careful. But I guess that's been fixed, it looks like. Because the survivor's headlamp is just a weaker alternative. Actually, no, the survivor headlamp. Oh, it's high encumbrance. That doesn't fucking matter. Your head encumbrance doesn't matter at all. Yeah, let me see. Yeah, headed carpet has no effect. It simply limits how much you can put on. Yeah, whatever. You can max that shit out. Nothing bad will happen. That's not even a negative. If anything, it's a positive because you put more shit on your head. Let's put some more bandages on. There we go. Good stuff. And we leveled up. Let's talk to Randy. Fine. Whoa. Forget that I asked. Yes, please. Holy moly. That's asking for information about NPCs. And we're obese again. We might have to do some physical labor, everybody. Lose some weight. Or just live off water for a little bit. I think we could do that. Eat like a couple of these every day. You know, boom, boom, boom. You know, eat a couple of these. And then pass the fuck out. Not yet. Tell you to guard. Man. Who would have thought reading a book and eating meat all day would make you fat? Couldn't be me. That's crazy. I'm amazed Stewart has become obese. He's passed off. Fuck out. Wake him up. Yeah, he doesn't want to fucking teach us anything. He's like, fuck you, man. You woke me the hell up, bro. What the hell? I think we're just gonna live off water for a little bit. And just lose some weight. Yeah, there we go. Drink some water. Boop, 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 boop. There we go. Let's read. I actually like the new stomach system too. I think that's really cool. Instead of you just eating immediately and stuff and just getting your nutrients that you need. I think it's really, really cool. Cooked acorn. Ooh. Alright, let's heat that up. Cooked acorn. We just sort it all out. Acorn. Oh, swap positions. Swap. Yay! Let's get computers up. That's a big one. We're getting a lot of really important skills up, though. Computers is a big one. A very, very big one, in my opinion. I'm really glad. These are very good skills. Randy's been like ironically like a hidden gem for NPC. Cause I completely forgot about him. If I didn't think of that, we would have been just leveling up. Oh, eating meat again. Oops. Let's eat this. Eat a couple of these. You know, eat some health. You know, boom boom. Oh, let's get some water. Where's the water? Oh. Water? We have a lot of fucking... Man, we've really plummeted our food supply, which is good. I'm glad. I don't like wasting food at all in this game. It makes me feel like shit in real life and in game, because food is a wonderful thing. And it's work. It takes actual work to get some of our, some of the food in this game. You gotta hunt shit. You gotta, it's not easy. It's not easy getting some of the stuff. Oh, I'm so excited for spring. Ooh, I'm so excited. I think we can wear our leather boots now, our armored boots, or very soon at the very least. Oh, I really hope the audio isn't picking up the fan, because this has been a great episode so far. I'm gonna edit it post-production, for sure. As soon as I get the boom arm, though, there's gonna be no more clacks, or gonna be very little clacks. I'm definitely gonna try my best to set that up properly. Maybe on the right side, the left side of my fucking table. Holy moly, man. I think also we heal slower in winter or something, because, man, we are taking it. It's taking its sweet time to heal. Like, good lord, man. What's our healthcare at? We're at 5 healthcare. That's... Oh. Yeah. What's it called? Am I crazy? Oh, it's a space. Yeah. E L. Oh, we can make a tourniquet. That's kind of good. Yeah. Cool. A blood draw kit. Oh, well. Anesthesia kit? What the fuck? We can make this? Bleach? Oh, man. We're starting to head into the good stuff now, eh? Antiseptic soaked rag. A bandage. Boil makes it. Well, that's what we always make. We need duct tape for this one. Making real bandages would be dope. Because it's good healing quality. And it uses thyme oil, which is kind of a cool. I'm cool with that. I'm really cool with that, actually. I think that's cool. Great. Can we make antiseptic like a Chad? Makeshift antiseptic. That's fine. No, not really. Nothing special. Nothing special. Let's see some cooked acorn meal. Acorn. I don't give a fuck anymore. Constantly freezes all the time. Pain in my ass. Now let's make flour then. Hello? Oh, we gotta heat it up. Well, that's not fun. I gotta actually do something. Come on, dude. Where's the... There you are. Let's eat some of them. Acorn. Acorns. Let me some acorn. Acorn. Beautiful stuff. Again, Randy being an absolute Chad. Ooh, good one. Not yet. On the guard, let's finish reading. Just another chill back episode. I hope everyone's cool with that. I mean, it needed to have. I really just wanted to get his arm fixed before we start like exploring. Because if his arms and limbs aren't feeling, I was about to say feeling because we're fucking tired. But if his arms and stuff aren't in the best condition, if he does break his other arm, we're really fucked. Like actually fucked. I do not want that to happen. Because if that ever happens, we're more than dead. We're absolutely, like, we're guaranteed to die unless a miracle happens. Because I don't think we have enough food to do that again, unless I just do a montage of him sleeping the whole time. Because I'll do that if need be, because that's the lowest amount of calories we can burn. I mean, Stewart would probably be so fucking miserable, but I mean, staying alive is way better than just sleeping all day. That's a luxury for some. You know, some of us don't even get that much sleep. Hint, hint, nudge, nudge. You know, let's eat some meat today, and then eat the rest of vegetables. Actually, no, let's make some egg. Let's make some deluxe scrambled eggs. Let's make, 2. Give him some hot food in his body. Boom, 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 boom. Teach me something. I'm not gonna lie, the reading of the books though, it's I think it's pretty okay for like leveling. I mean, it takes so fucking long, man. Holy shit. We almost did the whole winter just learning the fundamentals, man. I don't even want to know about the higher level spells, like the really complex ones, like fucking a billion swords come out of us, we'll become the sword man or something. Like, I don't even know, man. We can make a storm axe. With the fucking, we can make weapons, it looks like, which is crazy. We can make potions. It's gonna be super cool, man. I'm so excited. I really want to get into it. I really want to get like into the meat and potatoes of Magiclysm. And then after that, I think we're gonna craft some knives. What's the smallest knife we can make? Or use, sorry. I think dive knives would be like the smallest knife that we could, because if that's true, then we can actually use that pretty consistently. I wonder how much damage it does. Let's see. Oh my god, 58 damage. Yeah, we could use dive knives for this. How long does it take to make a dive knife? Oh boy, oh god. I mean, is that really worth it? Is that really worth it? I don't think that's at all. I mean, it would be a very powerful weapon. I mean, honestly, that's better than our spear, to be very fucking frank. That would be insanely strong. It's 58 stab damage is not a joke. At 17 range? What? I think we're gonna actually make some dive knives. I think that's pretty fucking cool. I think that's a great idea. Yes, we've stopped. Eat some more. Bet fruits. We're almost out of fruit, baby. Do we have any more liver? Oh, we already burnt through our liver, I think. Yeah, we scoffed our liver down. Our leather? Leather. Our fruits down. Alright, let's get some sleep. I think I'm gonna end it off here, though. Because we're hitting the 2-hour mark now. God, do I love dying. Holy moly. Oh. No remorse today, huh? Woo. Oh boy. It's fine. We're good. We're good. But again, man, that attack is actually not bad. I mean, yeah, it uses a knife, but I'm pretty certain we can recover that knife. I'm fairly certain we can recover the knives back. I mean, it's probably like a really powerful bow and arrow. How much mana does it use, actually? I should check. If it uses like 20 mana, we can technically cast that 20 times. I mean, 50 times. Which is pretty good. That's not bad. Let's check. Casts. Not enough energy. Huh? Not enough energy. Do we need to use is this like a fucking CBM hybrid spell? That's pretty cool. If that's true, I mean, it uses energy, but do we have to eat something? Eat some meat? Why not? Okay, now we got plenty of gas. No, we actually need CBMs for this. That's dog shit. I mean, that's fine. I'm not too mad about that. That's a good fucking spell. To be very honest, that's a very good spell. Yeah. And then I guess next episode I will do I forgot to ask him. Let's get computers up to 95. Let's down the guard. Let's go eat some fruit. And then sleep time. And we got plenty of fruits downstairs. I mean, in the farm, so we're not stressing. Get some sleep. The good stuff. Actually, I might get the fruits before I forget about them. Let's do that. Let's get our hiking bag on. Let's talk to Randy. That's fine. I mean, to be fair, we've got more out of him than we should have ever gotten. Yeah, this way. Blackberries. I actually don't want to use those. These ones are the ones I don't give a shit about. That's fine. And like auto farm. Let's farm plots. It's too dark to work out. That's fine. Let's set these to auto pickup for now. Is that buckwheat? Oh wow, buckwheat. Okay. That's not bad how much buckwheat you get then. That's like actually totally livable. Let's make the withered plants also auto pick up. Those are good to have. One. Let's auto pick up these. Yeah, am I crazy? Oh, I'm harvesting blackberries right now. Oh, I'm an idiot. I'm a goofball. I goofed up. I'm definitely goofing up right now. Yeah, these are blackberries, aren't they? Fuck. I mean to do that. Oh! Oh, no. Buckwheat. Strawberries. Strawberry. On. Let me move the soil the fuck out the way. Good stuff. I'm pretty sure there's a way to like auto do this, but I'm an idiot and I don't remember. Please don't mind me for that. You might hear a lot of click clacking. I'm sorry. Oh man, that's a lot. Just picked up whatever. You know what? Fuck it. Let's walk all the way back. Super overburdened. Fuck you. I don't give a shit. Insert food. Mulberries. 80. Insert food. Mulberries. 10. Insert food. Light this bitch up. Hell yeah. Easy clap. A big ol' haul of dehydrated fruits and vegetables is a wonderful thing to have. Tons of seeds too, so we can actually start expanding the farm. And because we actually harvested it, we can actually not waste space like last time. And I'm gonna make him chop down trees with us, with Mr. Randy, right? Which will help us quite a lot, I'm pretty sure. Insert food. Blueberries, 57. Light that up. How many blackberries do we have? Tons. 51. Shit. We can eat all those. Those are... Oh. That's my bad. Defrosty, heat up food. Ooh. Ooh. Boom, 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 boom. Super healthy. Super good for us. Fine. You can't teach us shit anyways. I'm just wandering. I see. Carry on. Let's read. Actually, what do we have to eat? Got tons of withered plants, tons of seeds. Holy shit. Let's actually make the no like auto pickup way bigger. Oh, it's already set up. Okay. Completely forgot. Let's extinguish the fire and let's sort out all the loot in the worlds. Still have some raw hides. Oops. Swap places. Swap places. Guard. Do we have any more seeds here? Oh yeah. We have tons of seeds now. We can actually start making our own blackberry farms and stuff. Honestly, that's our goal. Is to actually have blackberries as our farm. Right? It's a very good farm to have. It's just super good for you. Blackberries, absolutely amazing for you. I'm gonna reach day 80, and then we're done for this episode, because we only got like 11 more days left before spring, and then we're gonna hit our first year. Can you believe that? First year of survival. Let's, shove these into fire. Fuck. Anything rotten? There we go. Hope you like fire. I do. Yep. Some more blackberries. Let's drop some of these buckwheat. Some more. Let's have a little bit of water. And eat some more of these. Let's read. That should help us with the healing process too. The higher our health skill, again, the faster we will heal our limbs. Stuff. I mean, they've already healed so much. Like I said, Imperceptive Healer completely changes the game, in my opinion. It's such a fun one to work with. I recommend people should play with it more. If anything, at least slow healer, because honestly, you heal way too fast in Cataclysm, even with the nerfs to healing. They should even make it slower. I think it should be about maybe 40%, even 50% slower. I think that I'd be okay with that. And yeah, a lot of people are like, that's too slow. Well, play Bright Knights, because Bright Knights is built for more casual gameplay. Because most people who play with Bright Knights, right, they don't like the mechanics in Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead vanilla, right? So if you don't like them in the first place, why do you care about how people feel about the game itself? Again, nothing wrong with people who play Bright Knights. Absolutely nothing wrong with it. But don't force like, you know, progression to make the game more of a survival experience. And simple as that. I mean, same can apply to me, right? Don't force like a difficulty to the game. But again, they're trying to make Cataclysm Dark Days Ahead a bit more realistic, in my opinion. That's a given. I mean, water freezes and shit. That's a pretty big. Like, you can clean clothes. That's a pretty big given that they're trying to make it a more realistic game. Yeah, I know it's kind of annoying. Soon? Fuck, they're probably gonna add it so you have to piss and shit in this game. But you know what I mean? Like, some things need to be tweaked to make it feel more like like you're actually in that situation, and then there's more or less fantasy. Obviously, this game. Obviously, I don't give a fuck. The healing is fine. Again, the healing's completely fine. I don't even know why I brought that up. The healing's fine. Ignore me. Pretend I didn't even talk about that shit. But I wish it was slower. That's all. I wish it was slower. Just a bit slower. 50% slower, or 25. I'd be fine with 25. I'd take it. Because it's just, I don't know, it just feels too fast for me. That's why I take Imperceptive a lot. Like, I love Imperceptive. I think that makes the game way more fun. It slows it down so I don't just automatically progress. Because, I mean, if I had, like, normal heal, oh my god, I'd be butchering labs by now or something. But we haven't even entered our first city yet, so it really slows the game down in a good way. And it makes every little each and every single like fight and progression feel more involved, I guess you could say. It makes it feel more intense, I guess you could say. I don't know. Like, I honestly might just make it so that Imperceptive costs like 4. Because honestly, it's not that bad of a trait. It's really cheap. Like, it's for 8 points just to heal slower is not that big of a deal. I mean, honestly, because it fits my playstyle, right? That's the reason why I pick Imperceptive, because it fits how I played Cataclysm. But, like, I guess for most people who are more, like, fighty with their character, they would obviously hate it. But I like using the environment more and using pits and shit. You know, I try my very best to be a little bit more creative when it comes to fighting. Because not everything is about how tough you are. It's about how long you live for, honestly. That's how I see it. It's just how long you survive for. Yeah, it might be boring for most people, but I think the people who watch the videos are really into that. Seeing how other people are less aggressive with the playstyle. That's what I find. I don't know. I could just, you know, you could just say I'm talking up my ass, and that's fine. But that's how I feel about it anyways. Let's do have to read. And we still got plenty of trees around here. Like, we're not going to run out of wood anytime soon. We got plenty to burn. I'm glad we ate all the blackberries, honestly. Blackberries are so fucking good. I hate wasting them. Now let's finish this off. I think that's it. Once we hit day 80, that's it. And, I think this was a very good episode. A lot of good stuff happened. We even killed that predator fucking finally. Completely deliberate. I knew he was coming. Absolutely. Absolutely expected him. No cap. Absolutely a pro gamer. Right? I just predicted when he was gonna come here. Absolutely. No, I had no idea. That's why I like Wander Spawns. It makes the game always interesting and dynamic. But other than that, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this episode. I hope you enjoyed the stories and just the random talk. Anyways, my throat is worn out. This is the most talking I think I've done this episode in the series. But again, I hope you all enjoyed this episode of Stewart. I'll see you all next time. with Stewart. I hope. Peace.